because it's the middle of the night, that don't mean I won't hunt you down. 'Cause something deep inside is pulling.
Welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball, along with Steve Kerr. The Heat leading by 9. On the court for the Heat, Bosh and the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade, and it's Tucker in at the small forward. Holiday against Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Dragic has got 7.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Duncan, he's checked in for New Orleans. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. Second is Dwayne Wade.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in a shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Back to Dragic. Pass to Wade. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Outside Gordon. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. A baseline J, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Gordon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Duncan misses. Miami leading by 12. Wade kicks to Dragic. Back to Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 6.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
And it's Duncan penetrating.
He's talking about early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career when he was new and the big three. Even within the 2 shots, those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Chinsa's checked in. Plumlee comes in for Davis. Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Gordon. And then for Miami, Ennis, he's checked in for Anderson. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Napier. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Right side Bosh. Ennis kicks to Napier. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for the books already as we start the second quarter. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, Napier is out there with Chalmers. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. The Heat leading by 9. Bosh, the screen. Napier kicks it to Tucker. Looks for Bosh, gets it to him. Shoots from 8, and good on the basket. Book it. Bosh has got 8.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Cole dishes to Duncan. There's the pass to Cole. Duncan outside. Here's Anderson, and there's the bucket. Still looking on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Kevin, after opting out of the last 2 years and $42 million of his contract, Dwayne Wade re-signed with the Heat for 2 years at about $31 million. Kevin, if he hadn't already solidified his place as the most beloved player in Miami Heat history, giving up over $10 million to help the team compete.
Incredible, Doris. He said, it is. That's great to hear. Thanks. New Orleans making some changes here. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Holiday in for Cole. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Here's Duncan. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stolen by Chalmers. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Here's Napier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Chalmers. He tries for 3. No good. Pelicans trail by 11. Duncan kicks to Anderson. And it's Duncan penetrating. He dishes it to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
The shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Napier. That's blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Duncan against Chalmers. Back to Duncan. Lets it go from deep. Again, Duncan missing. He'd have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Holiday. That's good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Timeout call for the
Changing it up here.
Your Pelicans dance team right here.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Heat.
Kevin, I'm here with...
Okay, guys, that wasn't the kind of basketball I had in mind, especially...
I'll be back in the Heat leading by 13. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Ashik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Chris
Bosh, that's good.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Duncan is checked in for Drew Holiday.
Your Pelicans dance team, let them hear it.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
The Pelicans have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%. Well, last year, his coach Eric Spoelstra made the claim that Bosch has transitioned into being an elite defender. He might have a point with.
You're better than that.
Not tonight, I'm not.
Checking in for your Pelicans.
Is there a fraction early?
Drew Holiday.
Making some changes here. Jins is checked in, and it's Anderson in for Tyreek Evans. And then for Miami, Ennis, he's checked in for Anderson. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. There's the dish to Davis. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Heat ball.
And defensively, Chris Bosh from one against larger pivots.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin, but you really don't go up against too many of those kinds of guys these days. Bosch does a good job of blocking shots without fouling, and he knows how to defend centers fairly well, too.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Napier, covered by Duncan. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Napier. Bosch, a screen on Anderson. Clock at 6. Heat moving the ball around. And here's Chalmers for 3. The shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, that was very sloppy. First match, poorly played game. And it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
Here's Napier, covered by Duncan. And Big Danny picks up the foul.
Duncan.
That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Plumlee comes in for Anthony Davis. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Norris Cole. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's hard to forget what Steve mentioned. The turnovers really piled up last time.
Yep, you know, Steve's always on top of it, as are you. You can bet their coach was on top of it as well and didn't let him forget about that. It was an embarrassing statistic and an embarrassing loss.
Here's Napier, covered by Duncan. Tucker, the pass to Bosch. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pelicans trail by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Duncan dishes to Evans. Feeds to Anderson. The turnaround. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Anderson.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Napier kicks to Bosch. They get a hand on it, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. 7 seconds left in the third. Tucker, the pass to Chalmers. And a miss there on the triple.
Coming up Monday, March 2nd, Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Bosch and the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. Johnson is out there with Dragic, and it's Wade in at the 3. Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Duncan dishes to Evans. Outside Gordon. Duncan kicks to Evans. Back to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Rockets with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Davis is checked in for New Orleans.
That's the way to work on D.
And we've played. Through about a minute here in the fourth. He's checked in for Miami. Napier comes in for Chris Bosh. Pelicans leading by 3. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Evans. Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. The feed now to Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans. They get it back. That's good.
Got a great read of where that miss was going. That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the football.
New Orleans making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And then for Miami, Wash comes in for Nick. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Mario Chalmers. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Duncan against Dragic. Here's Evans. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Anderson. Ashik pulls it in.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Dragic dishes to Tucker. The shot by Wade, wide open. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Duncan. Nice jump shot from the top of the tee.
Duncan!
So it's Miami now.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
So they foul intentionally.
Dorian Tragic. That's his 5th personal
And he
foul.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Wade kicks to Dragic. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought
Foul.
for sure he was going to knock that down.
That's
He
his
hits the
first
first
personal
one,
foul.
and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Napier. Off target with his 3.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging.
Hey, Coach, what's shaking, baby?
Too many of these old bones.
Hey, so what'd you think?
I think I was lucky to coach you as a high school player. You are a natural.
Hey, thanks, Coach. But I had a really great teacher.
Oh.
I gotta get to the locker room.
Oh.
It's good seeing you, all right?
In your mouth.
Good to see you.
All right, man.
Good job.
Thank you.
Punching you.